Alright guys, I got a question. Do you think that the valves on this bike need to be adjusted? Like, perhaps tightened? When I listen to it, I mean, I've had bikes before, and some of them tick and some of them don't, you know? And I'm, like, if the valves need adjusting, I'm going to adjust them. But if they don't need adjusting, then why bother taking the whole friggin' top end apart to do it? So I'm going to start her up. I need you guys to tell me. Now my exhaust, it's fairly quiet / loud, so you should be able to listen pretty good. And another question, let's see if I can make it over here. Do you guys think, well, how do you guys think I can get this last one off? Because for some reason with my good wrench, it's stripped, and all the other ones came loose, but they came loose with a fight. This one is still seized on there. And it's all stripped to shit, and I can't get it off, like, even with vice grips. It's driving me nuts. I want to put some heat on it, but you know, there is the intake boot right there, and there's probably some sort of rubber seal underneath this. So if I end up putting heat on it, it's probably gonna melt it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do, right? Really, I'm not even sure if it's worth taking that piece off. And I had another question. I can only remember what it was. Oh yeah, I want to change these handlebars because there's some surface rust on them that I just can't seem to get off no matter what. Maybe I want to put some cafe bars or something on it, but I noticed very clever design by Honda. They actually have the wires running into the handlebars and right through. Is there a way to, like, will those wires come out if, you know, I loosen this up and give her a yank? Because I'm not even sure where half this stuff's going. I'm pretty sure it's in the headlight. I've had to rewire the headlight before, all the wires in it. So if I unplug everything in the headlight, will I be able to just slide this out with, like, no problem? Or am I going to have to cut these bars up to be able to get all these wires out? That's my question. Oh, and last question. The only way I've been able to program my rear running light to work is to hook it on to my low beam headlight. So when my low beam is on, like you see here, my rear running light comes on. But that's it. Like, if I put it on high beam, so high beam, the running light turns off because it's only wired to the running light. But what I'm concerned about is if I wire it to both low beam and high beam, then the low beam and high beam is going to get power, more power than it should. So my low beam is going to be as bright as my high beam is. My high beam is always going to be high, which I can't have, you know? So is there a special place where this running light is supposed to be wired to? Because it wasn't wired to anything before. And yeah, that's pretty much my last question, I believe. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. And if you can answer any of those questions, please leave a comment in the box or get back to me on the forum at hondatwins.net. Thank you, guys.